You are now tuned in to
Lamark After Dark.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lamark After Dark episode. I'm not gonna say what episode it is because I love to switch shit up. It may be labeled episode 6, and then it may come out as 4. But all you guys need to know is episode Heartbreak. And
yeah, let me stop dancing like
we're gonna be real honest on this episode. So we might get a lot of from the niggas that tried us. All right. So okay, we're gonna start. First of all, Chelsea, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling like it's been a good day.
Okay.
So I have no complaints. I'm grateful. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm about to be vulnerable. So I don't like that.
We don't like that on camera, but I feel like it's a conversation between us today.
Right.
I like that it's just us today. We have no guests today, guys. It's just us. We wanted to be able to dive in, let you get to know more about us, and then also be able to speak on this topic because we all go through it.
Maybe it's best as no guests.
Yeah, I think it's best as no guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So question of the night is it better to experience your first heartbreak under 25?
I'm going to say yeah. Because you're able to go into more mature situations with the wisdom and the knowledge and the lessons that you learned from your previous things. But it's okay if you haven't.
Yeah. I think it's better if you have before 25 because that first heartbreak is rough. Like, you don't want to go to work, you don't want to go to school, you don't want to eat, or some people overeat. Like, you just feel like a complete bag of shit. And it's just such a hard time. And it's not talked about enough. But I do think there's a difference though, because there is like that high school love and that college love, and that's that real adult heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? So I've had all three, and I think that the top. Why are you laughing?
No, go ahead, because these stories are gonna be crazy.
My childhood heartbreak, it was like my first real boyfriend. His name was Makai. Shout out to Makai. No, actually, fuck Makai, because he got really disrespectful as we got older, and I don't know what he's doing now. Maybe he's still being colorist. Maybe he's still sucking dick on the corner. Maybe he's still figuring out which one is his mom because he was adopted, I believe. I'm so sorry. I don't even gonna start this way. Yo, that shot's fired.
You okay?
Listen.
Listen. Okay, we're on that timing. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's you turning around the corner. Yo, this show just takes control of me that I don't even know.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. We're letting it out.
So that was that for the childhood. My college was a friend that you know. His name starts with a K. We'll leave it there.
Okay.
But I really thought that was like the biggest heartbreak, but he was always respect there, you know? But the real adult heartbreak was with homeboy that was selling the shrooms. The one that cooks.
And that's crazy because I met him with the person who broke my heart in my adult. Ain't that funny?
Fuck them. The fact they were together for a split second.
I mean, I've had a couple adult heartbreaks and they were never in. Ooh, actually, no. Oh my God. I'm thinking deeper now. Oh, this is getting worse. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Oh.
Let's dive in. What's your first question, Lamark?
So I don't even want it to be just based off of relationships because heartbreak can be with friends or family.
Yes.
And I think that maybe diving back, my first heartbreak might have been with my dad. And the fact that I feel like never really liked me. You know, I feel like he never really liked me because of my weight, because of the fact that I wasn't the super like athletic kid, or the fact that I was. I'm gonna have to edit that part in because I didn't have Wendy on.
How you doing?
So I feel like that may have been a reason why we just did not really click. Or maybe because Lamark. It is what it is. But I think that was my first heartbreak. The man that you're the first man in this world I didn't feel love from. So money was always great. Like I never had a money issue, but I never had the love from him. And I think that made me really not like men. And then high school's already rough because boys are just immature and homophobic, especially in urban situations. So it was really fucking rough with me and men growing up. And I think that I was always looking for love in the wrong places. That's where I found men that just weren't the shit. Or I would go to a man that may have not been on my particular level. No shade, no tea, no shade, nothing. Even to this day, maybe. I feel like sometimes I don't go for what I think I'm deserved because of my trauma with that.
You go for what you think is going to be safe or working in favor.
But then the niggas still are shit. And it's like, nigga, I'm with you with your part. Like, like you can
That's why we don't give ugly niggas a chance.
Cause like, what the fuck? Like how?
The moment I gash you up, what are you gonna do? Turn around and do some. That's what you do to me. That's what you did to my heart. Okay.
What about you? Let's dive into your heartbreaks.
Okay. Which direction should we start?
Which one was the most hurtful?
The most hurtful heartbreak I ever had is similar to you, is actually my relationship with my mom. Having to deal with the difficulties of that completely shifted my life. Like growing up, having a difficult relationship with my mom, at one point being completely estranged. That feels so different. You just feel kind of like lost out here in the world. You feel like rejected by your own parents. I feel like we've always connected on with that level. Yeah, for sure. So that was my biggest heartbreak for sure. Was dealing with my mom. But as far as men, my biggest heartbreak had to be when my 5-year relationship ended. That was my
5 years is a long time.
Yeah, it was my high school sweetheart. We were together from sophomore year of high school all the way until the ending of our junior year. We broke up of college. We broke up, I think it was like a week or two before our 5th year anniversary. So literally, like, we were at the cusp. Yeah.
Why'd you break up?
He broke up with me, child, through a text message.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you, like?
And I've had to come to terms with, I'm not saying that this is necessarily what happened, but when you put 2 and 2 together, 1 + 1 will always equal 2. I believe that I probably was being cheated on, or at least emotionally cheated on.
Yeah.
And he's engaged to that person now. So it's like, I have no menace. I have no hate. I've definitely moved past that situation completely. I'm even at the point now where it's like, I'm okay with speaking on his existence without getting bothered.
Yeah.
Like, I really do hope that whatever this marriage or whatever he's got going on, I hope it goes well. I really do. I wouldn't be who I am today if I wasn't with him. I'll say that for sure. Like, he helped me for sure learn. Us having to go our separate directions helped me learn even more about who I am as a person, as a woman. And he helped me realize, like, you should always be treated right and with respect, even though it ended terribly. It was very cowardly how it ended. He always treated me amazing. So I'll give him that credit. So that to this day. And also, like, when it comes to sex too, like, I feel like he gave me a good launching pad.
Yeah.
And I was able to just continue reaching higher heights.
This is a PSA to the niggas that cheat on you and then get into a relationship with the next person. That person will never be us. That person never even accomplish the things that we have. That person is dusty, musty, crusty, and ain't shit. And last but not fucking least, that person is going to get cheated on because that's what you fucking do, because you're a cheater. Double bitch!
I have no words. At one point I would have said a lot of foul things, but
yeah. I'm just, this is fun. But
if we talk about my most recent heartbreak, that was someone that I was dating for a few months, and it almost felt too perfect, and that's because it was. And I just feel like I finally had met someone who is on the same level as me, ambitious, doing well for themselves. They really know how to connect with me. Like it feels like home when I'm with this person. I feel like I was really vulnerable with this person. This person done flew me out.
Yeah.
I mean, princess treatment. And it's been really hard since then because every nigga I deal with, I'm like, ugh, unless you buy me a flight, like I'm not interested.
No.
I want to be
I'm
in
trying to get you
Mexico
out of that
right now.
because like their flight might like they may not be able to give you a flight, but they're able to give you something that like to him maybe 10% of love was giving you a flight,
Oh, absolutely.
but to them
No.
80%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was all just to
But like 80% of them may be giving you like a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely understand that. It's just my interest in people has not been as heavy since then because I just feel like a wolf in sheep's clothing, and it's just like I feel like I can't escape this narrative of people being too good to be true or people not knowing my worth. And thank God I know my worth because
I mean it's gonna be summertime, so fuck this. So
absolutely, but it just that really hurt. It took me a little while to get over that, maybe like a month or so. But the thing is, when I go through these things, I'm not like super overly emotional about it. I'm like, shit, it's here, but that's it.
Yeah,
because it's not even worth that. Like I'm more so focused on, okay, what are the lessons I took away? I find myself looking back like, okay, what were things that I ignored?
right.
Things that were dead in my face that I was ignoring because I just wanted to so badly just be in this, this, I guess, fantasy of what the person was selling me. So, I really thought I was going to end up in a relationship with this person possibly because I felt like I was so ready for that.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm back to the point where it's like, I don't even care about a relationship anymore. Like,
I think it's supposed to come. And I think maybe God was just giving you a preview of what you are going to get ready for.
I pray so. Because it was great. I really wish I was still able to have a relationship with this person, like still have a friendship, because that's what in the end what he ended up wanting.
Yeah.
But I just feel like because the situation was so, to me, it was fake. Like it wasn't real. The emotions behind it. I can't trust you. And I don't want to even be friends with somebody who has the capability to do that. And he also gaslighted me towards the end of it.
Gaslight shit.
Yeah, don't fucking gaslight me. Fuck you. So that's really what really said it. Like I literally from the last time I saw that person, I never spoke to them again.
The next thing that gaslights me, I'm pushing the car. Like I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and it's almost like he wanted me to be upset. He wanted me to be really bothered or maybe cry, or because he was like, oh, you don't have nothing to say. Like, I know you want to cuss me out. It's okay. You can. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction because you're a narcissist, obviously. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of me having this overreaction to some bullshit because once again, I know my worth. I feel like I may have been shaped. Like I had a rose lens on at some point because obviously I looked over those red flags.
Yeah.
But also you did a great job of being manipulative and making me think that and feel that the situation was a certain way that clearly it wasn't. And when we started off, we both clearly had said that we were open towards it eventually becoming something.
Yeah.
So to in the end try to tell me that that's not what you wanted, that's some bullshit because I wouldn't have kept dealing with you if from the start that's what you told me, So I just feel like people pick and choose their wording and their actions. He was open about at some points not feeling ready for a relationship, but never made it seem like he wanted to stop dating.
Yeah.
But I think he just wanted a pet. And he was able to make that out of me. And I'll just, those signs of a nigga wanting you to be his pet or be his temporary thing, you have to listen to that. Because there were some points where I felt like I knew that I should have ended things because this is too good to be true. How long are we going to go on with this being too good to be true?
I think it's the first time you ever really spoke about it publicly.
Yeah, it is the first time actually. Lamark had been asking me about this and I never, because for what? You're not worth it. Now you're getting some airtime. But
right. No, but it's fine. But you're helping someone who's going through the same thing. And that is the purpose of this episode.
And for a little while I felt like maybe I just wasn't good enough, but it's not me.
No,
it's that person.
Yeah.
So.
I want to dive in more to friendships, heartbreak. I feel like I've had me and women, it's always some shit. I don't think a man has ever hurt my heart as far as friendships. I think it's always women. And I think that me personally, I always feel like because I'm a man, I can never really like give it up like the way I really want to give it up because I don't want to be that quote unquote. I feel like women already have a lot to deal with, which is life. And I feel like sometimes men are always trying to either antagonize or be more aggressive to them. So I'm never trying to be that. But on the same breath, I have to do what's best for me and for myself first. And I can't allow you to be disrespectful and treat me some type of way because you think you can get away with it. And I think in the past, I've let a lot of my female friends take advantage of my kindness, whether it's through monetary things, whether it's through just helping out, whether it's just me being there, giving advice, or just being that. And then when it's my turn to ask for something, it's either a rebuttal or it's an attitude or it's like just shitty. I think that even back in high school, like my female were cool, but it's just even when girls go to the bathroom and just leave me with their bags, just like that, it would just be a lot of different things. And I felt like as I got older and more comfortable with my sexuality, I felt like sometimes I felt like I was more of your gay friend, not your real friend.
Yeah.
Like you would like in a group is great, but we never have a one-on-one. We never like talk, and I feel like sometimes I had to really sit back and realize like me moving to Atlanta, I think really showed me who my real friends are because like that was just disgusting. And I think only you, Victoria, and Corinne and Malcolm really checked up on me. Like no one else really cared enough to check. And and again, if I didn't name you, it's no shade. It's just it's the truth is the truth. So it just made me look at it like a little differently. When I came back to New York, it was a whole thing. About the whole friend that it went south.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the name, but recently she reached out to me.
Oh, that's what.
No.
Okay.
Only because I didn't like that he reached out to me the day I posted Chloe Bailey. I didn't like that because, like, what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, we haven't spoken in months. And the day I post Chloe, you're saying, hey, how's it going? I don't like that. But
I also feel like that person knows how much of a deal that was for you because you always have been a big Chloe fan. So that may have preempted that person to feel more comfortable because they had a basis to reach out on.
I just think but that situation, I didn't get anything when my grandfather passed. It was like a cluster of just no communication.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's no beef. And I really unfollowed homegirl. But I shouldn't have did that because looking back at it, because I was on a truck of unfollowing people. I just didn't. I was going through a really rough time. I want to say the last couple of I'm reading this new book about forgiveness, and it's actually helping me just to have a brighter situation on brighter things. But I think the beginning of the year was just rough. So if I felt like if you weren't really fucking with me, then I just delete. Like I didn't want to see it. Like I don't want to. Like if I'm not a fake person. If I don't like you, I don't want to see you do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to. And it's not like I wish bad on you. It's not like I want you to fail. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if we haven't talked in 6 months, we're not. I don't think that's friends. Personally, in 6 months we haven't said a word to each other. We're not friends at all. Like I feel, and that's fine. But I just don't want to see it. However, I do wish I did not unfollow because now it's awkward, but it is what it is. I had to do what's best for me, just like she did what's best for her.
Right.
I did what's best for me, but it's bittersweet. I feel like every year I'm losing a female friend, and so yeah, it's been hard. I mean, I'm dealing with the blows differently. Well, I guess better now, but it does kind of suck because like I am a very quiet person. In a nutshell, I mean, to probably y'all think I'm fucking messy, but like if
you
know
a more reserved person,
right? Like I'm very reserved in real life, unless you like I'm drunk or you like know me, then I'm comfortable. But if you just met me, like I'm very like I'm not ready. Like so, when I especially if you've been to my house, if you've been to my house and we're friends, that means I really trust you. So I feel like I had that mental health thing. What 3 years ago?
Wow, that was 3 years ago. Yeah.
Why more than half of those chicks are not allowed back in my house?
Yeah. We
That's
just talked about that
crazy.
too, yeah.
So, however, though, I did meet and the girl we used to work with. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but I said Makai's name, but fuck him. But like, the girl we used to work with back at Intercom, remember her name? We followed back each other and we're cool. So it's growth. And these two girls I was with in high school, I thought they were opportunists, but that was just high school, Lamark. And I really, I'm growing. My 10-year reunion is coming up for high school. I don't know if I want to go because, like, I don't know, like, if I want to do stars come out. No.
I feel that.
I just, 10 years ago, damn, we graduated 10 years ago.
Yes, we did. It's crazy to say that.
Like, I'm just a different person who I was before. So I don't know. I mean, I might go to see who's cute, see if we can sleep together. But like,
you might find the love of your life going back to your high school reunion. You never know. Okay?
I already slept. So I had a mortal enemy in high school, and then we after high school we slept together, and we've been sleeping together like on and on.
Oh, so you guys were enemies because you wanted to fuck?
I personally no. I didn't want to fuck. I didn't like him. I got you. You know what? When I don't like
he wanted you.
Yeah.
So my homeboy actually told me about that. Like, especially you see it more often times with gay men. You guys can be really like difficult or mean to each other, but sometimes it really
just
is
sexual attraction.
Yeah, and it's like hello. There's other ways to tell somebody that you're trying to smash.
Yeah,
like,
sexual attraction.
So I had to learn that. So I was like, wow, it's really complex.
Very.
Okay.
Honey, it goes down.
But I do feel you on the 10-year reunion. Mine is coming up. I'm actually the one who's like one of the primary people that's planning it because I was class president, so I felt like it was
class president.
You feel me? Junior, senior year.
Okay.
That was my jam, and I feel like it's my duty to make sure that this happens, just out of respect for us being the best class to ever go through Stranahan High School. Okay, got 2013 everywhere. Shout out.
Yeah, 2013 it was just it.
But shout out to everyone from our high school.
Everyone that graduated, because graduating is not fucking easy and it's not talked about enough. I mean, for the ones that went to college, so shout out to y'all. But because that shit is hard.
Yes, getting a degree was a challenge.
To everyone that graduated, like, shout out to all of y'all.
So I kind of felt similar where it was like, I'm still cool with everybody who I want to be cool with from high school. Like, I don't need to see everybody.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is that it's important to see that growth. It's important to understand those different perspectives of where we were and where we are now.
Yeah.
And whether you want to go, whether you don't want to go, I think it's just an interesting, experience to go and have. Like, you never know who you'll reconnect with. You never know if it'll spark something. Some people go back, like I said, they meet the love of their life, or they're able to squash old beef, like whatever it is. I feel like it's just a way to put it all on the table and embrace the fact that we're older, we're wiser, we have stories.
Some of us should be wiser.
Yeah. We won't get into that because some people are in the same
like the same fucking boat. Like, still rapping, it's not coming out. You know what?
Ooh.
No, let me not do that. Let me not.
But you're right though.
There were a lot of rappers though.
Yeah, no, there were, still are. Some of them are good.
Some of them are good.
Okay, and you deserve more respect. We'll say that. You know who you are, all of you. All the ones who used to hit us up when we were on radio, asking us to listen to their track, play their track. Is this song good enough?
I just have one shady thing to say. I'm gonna leave it there. It's just so funny how it was a lot of rappers in my school that didn't like me, and like, I'm not a rapper, but yet I've been on every major station. The ghetto. Where's your music?
That's true. I mean, hey,
no shade, no shade, no tea. Because I don't have no beef with nobody from high school because it's so long ago. But I do wish everybody the best. Will I go? I don't know. If the day works, and if the day works, and
if it's in your schedule, then yeah, you'll be there.
I mean, you want to go with me?
I would go. Heck yeah, that seems like it would be fun. I would love to go to a New York high school reunion.
I would get my fur and just like,
let's go, let's do it.
We'll see. I'll let you guys know how that goes.
Let's do it.
Any last thing about Heartbreak before we get into Lamark's corner?
No, I think I said my piece on my biggest heartbreak, my most recent one. Yeah,
we got very vulnerable in here.
Yeah, we don't have to go there, but I said what I said and I meant it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, y'all.
Take it
Lamarck's
how you
Corner.
take it.
Lamarck's Corner, where I answer all the questions you guys send me, advice, shade, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Question number 1: do you ever feel pressure to fit in?
Nope.
I used to hard. I used to, especially in fucking high school and middle school. I was so not who I like myself because I wanted to be like the popular guys. So like I don't even think I want to be like popular guys. I just wanted to be. I think I want to be popular girls. No shade. But I really just studied. Like I would go home and be like, all right, I can't do this. I gotta do that. Gotta do that. And it worked. It really fucking worked. But all my real friends that I made before I did all that, I had to dump them because they didn't fit my status quo. It was so shitty. And they're friends to this day. And my stupid ass is not friends with anybody because the people that I was really have my back, I dumped them for the popular kids.
Yeah.
The popular kids never liked me for me. They only liked the shit that they thought I had. So they was never my real fucking friends. So shit's hey, just so the moral of the story is be yourself. If you're weird, be fucking weird. If you're gay, be fucking gay. If you like to touch cats at home. Don't bring that shit in school. Next question. When dating around, is it wrong to be sleeping with multiple people when you're just dating?
No.
I don't think it's wrong. Just be honest.
Yes.
Like, just be honest.
Yeah.
Like, if we're dating, you're fucking with people, just be like, how do you say that though?
Well, okay, hold on, pause. I wouldn't, okay, because I consider dating like you're locked in. If I say I'm dating somebody, that means that's the only person I'm dating. But if I'm talking to somebody that I'm casually like seeing them, maybe we have some encounters.
Yeah.
I don't mind if we're just casual and it's not deep between us. But if I say I'm dating you, I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with somebody who's dipping in other pools because I'm not interested in polyamory. I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm interested in growing with one person.
Right.
Already been there, tried those things. That's not my tea.
Right.
So yeah, I really would want somebody who's locked in with me and my body.
So what is the locked in period though? Because if we just met like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I mean that's different. If we just met 2 weeks ago, that's different. We're still getting to know each other.
Right.
I mean, you have some people who fall in love in 2 weeks and like get into a relationship, damn near get married. So it really depends on your situation. But for me, it depends where I'm at with that person. If me and that person have said, hey, like it's just me and you.
Yeah, I personally feel like because in 2 weeks, like I don't want to know your business. You don't need to know mine about what I'm doing with other people. But if we're not sexual, really not to my business. Now, if we start getting sexual, I feel like that's when you ask the questions because of just being, safe for STIs, STDs, and figuring that out. But I do get you, like, it has to be a conversation on like, okay, so are you still dating are you dating around? Like, I'm a question bitch. So I'm always asking questions. I don't know if it's because of the show. It's just but I'm always asking a million fucking questions.
You're just an inquisitive person.
Very inquisitive and nosy as fuck. So I'm asking like, so why did that happen? What does that? This is just so yeah, I'm always, it gets to a point where niggas be like, ooh, this feels like an interview.
Yeah.
So I gotta work on that because it gets a little much.
I feel you, like learning how to introduce those questions or the right time to ask them. I feel like you can get whatever answer you want, but it's got to be at the right time.
I also hate guys who also investigate. I'm nuts. Maybe that's why I'm single.
Like, we all do a little investigating, but yeah, sometimes letting it just free flow might work better.
Yeah,
because we build who we want that person to be in our head, and we can't do that. Like, it takes away from that person being who they are because then you low-key have expectations.
Not even, I just like, I'll ask like your favorite movie, your favorite whatever, and I already know. So I'm just like, oh really? Like I'm just
oh god.
It's been several situations. I remember I had a date with this guy. I looked up his whole shit, and I just was in a deep hole. And yeah, I knew about his movie, his family. He talked about everything that I found out. And I was like, wow, really? What? Like it was bad. It was bad. I should act, honestly.
That might be your next bag.
Acting?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do sex scenes because I'm gonna get attached. So I don't know how they do that.
They have covered, like they're not actually fucking.
Yeah, but it's the kiss alone and the intimacy. I can't fake that. Yeah,
okay.
So now
you're Little Caesars, always hot. Okay.
Not even so much that, but we're together now. Like you're my like we go together.
Yeah, we're in love.
Yeah. So
offer it. I get it.
That's with a girl. I think with a girls, I can probably be fine. Like stop. Like I can make it.
I mean, ladies, Lamarck still has not tried something.
I have not tried.
So if you want, give it to.
Imagine we do a love show and then all women come. I would be upset. Like I would cancel it. Cause like, what are we doing?
What if some real baddies show up?
We can take a picture, but like, what are we doing?
Oh my God. Okay, I get it.
Next question: how important is your relationship with your parents?
It's important to me, definitely, but it's not like as important as some people might think it should be. Like there's people who are like, family's everything, I grew up with a different perspective. A lot of people that I consider family is not even biological. So for me, my parents are very important. I love them. I respect them. Wouldn't be here without them. And I hope to get many more years with them. But I wouldn't say that like my parents are my everything.
I love my mom and my stepdad. They really accept me for who I am, and they are very kind to who I am, who the person I am today. Yeah. So I give them that respect.
Yeah. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for my family. Like it doesn't matter what terms we're on. Yeah. I'm always going to be there for my parents. So
next question. My girlfriend is very into PDA and I don't find that fun at all. I like to show affection, but how can I get her to ease up in public?
By telling her exactly what you just told us.
Yeah. Just being very straightforward with it.
Yeah. It's about how you say it. Just like, babe, sometimes I feel like maybe we're doing a little too much in public. Yeah. I prefer like,
Now, if she goes too much, that's a little much.
Yeah. If she just can't get with the program, maybe she's not your kind of girl. Maybe she's into some stuff that you're just not into.
I'm not into PDA, but I feel like I want to be just to show representation. Cause like I really don't see it a lot, but then I get a little uncomfortable if I'm doing PDA because I feel like who's watching and then like do I have to fight?
Yeah.
Now I feel uncomfortable. So I would love to, if y'all ever see me in the street holding hands with a man, I love him. Like I love him because I don't really do that. So like if you ever see me, because I've never done public anything with a man. Like
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So if y'all see me with a man in public, y'all know.
You know it's real.
Y'all know it's real.
So I'm not a full PDA person. Like I'm not out here doing it all the time, but I do have my moments. Especially if I really like you, like, okay, if we're wherever, if I want to kiss or if you want to kiss, we're doing that.
Yeah.
If
tongue kiss?
Sure, why not? Okay. Nothing crazy depending on where we are. But like, for example, like say we're at a concert, the vibes are good.
A concert kiss is probably great.
It really is. I
feel like it is. I feel like a concert kiss.
Oh my God.
A New Year's kiss.
Sessions I ever had.
Because the music is playing in the background. Yeah. It's a vibe.
I don't want to give this person too much credit again, but I'll just say the concert name. We went to go see West Side Boogie. And it was just a vibe. Like, I'm talking, he's performing. We in the back just making out deep. Like,
because it's just
like I'm talking, if there was less people around and I didn't.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Who knows what would happen? I hope nobody close to me watches this.
I mean, the gays do it.
They do. Yeah, but no, it's just one of those moments. Like I'm all here. So sometimes when I see people like in the club and they just making out, they're just feeling it. Like especially in the gay clubs. Oh my God! Like
the oots.
I think it's beautiful. Like you're just in the moment. You can see that connection between those two people.
But sometimes they just want to get nut. They probably never.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, but in that sense, what I had going on, like
it sounds like it was magical.
It was, and. Yeah. I'm just so sad that he just fucked up everything, but wasn't real. So it is what it is.
And last question: have you ever had to end things with someone in the past that you now wish you didn't?
Yes, absolutely. Am I name dropping?
I mean, do you want to go into detail why? You don't have to name drop. You can just say why.
You know what?
Or you can keep it to yourself. It's up to you.
I will say this. Prior to me moving to New York, I was in a relationship with someone that I really, 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 really cared about. This person to this day is still somebody that's near and dear to me. Like if this person, had better luck in reaching their potential and, someday found themselves in a better situation and I'm still single, they're single, I'm totally open to like, let's make this work between each other. Like I absolutely love him to my core. I will always love him. He's a great man. He treated me amazing. And I ended our relationship because it was just too hectic. He had a lot going on. I had a lot going on. And we were always wrapped up in some trauma. We couldn't just enjoy being with each other. Yeah. It was always me being worried about him or something going on with me or And then we had some other little things happen that I felt really guilty about. I won't get into those things, but like I don't know, just how you feel like sometimes somebody's too good for you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about him. And I just didn't want to do a long distance relationship because I felt like I had too much going on and it just wouldn't be sustainable. But I was able to see that person a few times since that ended, and we're still on great terms.
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
Yeah, I love him with the bottom of my heart. So if he moves on into something else, like anytime he's moved on and he's had a girlfriend, like I've tried to be happy for him.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, tried?
I mean, he'll hit me up and be like, yo, I just want you to know I'm with this new chick, but she ain't true. So he's literally said that. He's literally
get your life. I don't have the button for that, but that is crazy.
He's texted me that he has before, and then he was with some other chick most recently, and I just knew it wasn't gonna work. I'm like, this is not. She might be physically something that you like, but this ain't your type. Like, she's very far from what I know that you like, and that didn't work out either. So it's just like I be knowing, and I just hope that. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's someone who I always want the best for.
Yeah.
No matter what. He deserves the absolute best. I'm not going to name drop, but I feel like he knows who he is if he was to watch this.
I feel bad for any friendships I've ended that I feel like didn't, because I was just being a jerk. So
Yeah.
because I feel like, some shit, especially in high school, like I was just on one. But we didn't really talk about, did we break anybody's hearts?
Yeah, I think I did with that same person. I said I ended it with. I didn't want to end it. I had to. Like, it was unhealthy for both of us.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta make an executive decision.
Yeah.
I don't think I broke. And if I did break anybody's hearts, they deserved it. Because honestly, I'm really fucking great. And I don't mean to be, an ego booster, but like I don't want to say I'm calculated, but I really try not to hurt anybody's feelings. Like I really sit here and try. So like if I ever hurt your feelings, and I did, like, there was some shit that you do, like, it was some shit. So,
yeah, I come to see that now. Like, the more I learn and the more, like, we know each other over the years, I've learned that. So, for sure.
All right, guys. Well, this is the first time me and Chelsea are in the studio by ourselves. So, we're going to play a game. We each have questions for each other, and it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. Okay. You want to like go first? You want to like we like go? Because I have 1, 2, 3, I have 5.
Okay.
So do you want to do like back to back, or like how do you want to do it?
I can do one and then you can do
okay,
one. Okay. So mine I kind of based around our topic that we were talking about.
Okay.
To dive a little more, but then also I have a couple simple ones just to play it safe. So we'll start safe. What do you love most about radio? Like, what keeps you coming back to this? Or podcasting now that this is a podcast and not necessarily.
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm a bitch is just good at it. No, not even to be cocky.
I get
but
it.
You bitches aren't seeing me. No.
No,
Wait,
we can't.
Wait. Let me get the button ready, cause honestly, you bitches don't even make your own segments. You bitches
spell Prague.
Yo, my Apple Watch is blinking. Things
Spell
I found.
Radio. No, I felt that.
No.
As an OG.
Oh, honey.
Listen, I started radio in 2015. I just want to say that.
How about podcasts still asking me for fucking advice when they don't even have a fucking platform to talk? Nah, but on a serious note, I really feel like I don't know. It's like my calling. I don't know. Like I really see myself on like a billboard or something, and I really feel like every time I want to give up, something keeps telling me to come back. I don't know. It's like a toxic relationship.
It is you.
I always break up with this bitch, and it's like it's always me coming back.
You
like,
cannot run from what's meant to be. Like, you all know that this is what you're supposed to be doing.
It's so weird though.
It is weird. And that you see how I tried to run from it too, and then here I am back.
Yeah. So
and I said I wasn't gonna do this shit, and here I am. And it's not because I said, "Hey, Lamark, can I join your show?"
Yeah, no. People. If I'm being honest, people really like enjoyed you on the first episode, and they were really like. Because I was still, because I personally felt like I needed a co-host because I like to have banter with somebody, and being here by myself is just boring. And like if I don't have a guest, it's gonna be me like just popping my shit. But that's not hot. So I'm sorry, y'all. I've been watching a lot of Braxton Value, so Tamar shit is really stuck in my head.
Yo, rest in peace, Trina Braxton.
Tracy.
Oh, sorry, not Trina. Tracy.
I don't know what this is. Don't kill you. No. You know what? No. No.
Oh,
seriousness.
I love them so much.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
listen,
Yeah.
Tony. I'm sorry, girl.
Yeah, no.
I love you, Tamar. I love you, Trina. I love you. Even Miss Evelyn, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
yeah,
sorry, please.
Yeah. Y'all know. We fuck with them.
You know my heart.
Yeah. Rest in peace, definitely the Tracy though. She was
was
such a dope person.
Yeah.
Okay. My question for you: how has your experience been on Lamark After Dark so far?
It's been great so far. I feel like at home,
Mhm.
this feels like regular. Like, I don't know. This, like you said, this is so natural for us. This is something that we've been doing a long time. We trained on how to do these things, unlike certain people.
One day I'm gonna get drunk and just start saying names, but I'm not gonna do that.
Next episode, we could take some soup.
I don't want to, because I don't want to run any bridges. You know.
You're right.
Yeah.
Do all that, but
I'm glad. I'm glad you feel welcomed.
I feel welcome. I feel at home. It doesn't feel like a job. I'm not like, oh, I have to go record today.
Yeah.
No, it's like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
We out here. I feel great.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So to dive a little deeper, what do you consider love? Like, what's love to you?
Love is me and somebody else, and I can be my true authentic self.
Okay.
That to me is love. Now, I don't know if you want to love like with a partner or loving just friends or just a family or just men in general.
But that's in general, the basis.
And if I can be my authentic self with you, then that's love, because that's very hard for me to do.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I can take that.
What's something you were shocked to learn about me?
Nothing. Honestly.
That's good.
Yeah, even though, like, yes, you can be more reserved and more to yourself. Like, Lamark is a wild card, you guys.
I'm very Melanie season 2. Like, whoa, when she cut her hair.
Mark be doing his thing. So I'm never really surprised, because I always expect big things and great things. Not that I have expectations on you, but I just know how you are and what you expect of yourself. So no, there's really nothing that you can do. I might be like taking a little off guard, like, oh, okay. He said what he said. Yeah. But I know that that's in your nature to be that way. So I'm going to say there's really nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I just leave the room for you to be yourself.
I like that we also use our own names on here.
Yeah.
Because other bitches always... other bitches always always using other fucking like different fucking names. Like, bitch, your name is Tiffany. Like, I hate it. I'm trusting to say like, I hate that, but after that, it is what it is. Yeah. This is gonna be this episode is a mess. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, yeah. Our favorite memory together.
Oh, definitely the HBO Normani concert. That day was just...
It was a vibe.
It was a vibe from head to toe. It was so unexpected. Y'all, I ran into somebody I was dating.
At the gay concert.
Yeah, at a gay concert.
Happy Pride.
We won't get into that. If he was by, I would have still... I didn't care. I did not... listen, that man was fine. And he's well-known, too, so I'm not even going to put him out there like that. But he's a well-known photographer out here. Anyway.
That was a good time. That was a really good time. We did a lot that day, and everything was free,
fun.
Oh, I think I were lit. That was a good time.
Me and Victoria became friends that day.
Oh, your friend anniversary is on my birthday, which is crazy.
Yeah, we still have Victoria. When you watch this, we need to go to Shake Shack this year for our anniversary. Thank you very much.
It's a Shake Shack. You guys have like a Shake Shack?
Yeah, so Shake Shack is like our spot.
Oh,
like. One of the first, the day we hung out, one of the first things that we started out talking about was the Shake Shack fries. Because I don't know if you remember, she had got some cheese fries in her typical way while we were waiting on each other to show up to, what was it, Atlantic Terminal or Penn Station? No, Penn Station.
Oh.
So it started at Shake Shack.
Yeah.
So like,
it was out there.
It's just always on about.
Yeah. Okay.
So my next question for you, what would you consider your most heartfelt moment? It could be anything. Like, what moment have you had where it's like, damn, I wish I could just be in this moment forever? or like this moment I will never forget in a good way?
I don't know. I don't think I've had one yet. That's so sad.
That does make me sad.
I feel like the biggest moments I've had with certain men, but I don't like because there's so much bad blood now. I don't even want to be in that.
What about like fun moments or moments with your family or anything at all that you can think of that you just
I don't know. I don't know. Me and my family, I mean, I love them, but it's a lot sometimes I struggle with like some mental health sometimes and depression and anxiety. So like sometimes I think that kind of gets me in the way of like actually having a good time. So damn, I don't think I have one.
Okay. But I want us to work on that though.
So that's so sad.
No, but don't cry.
No, I'm not gonna cry. It's like this is like this is sad, terrible bitch.
No, but that's like the self-realization into wow, I never had that moment.
Yeah.
I hope that makes you want to have
absolutely
more of those moments, or at least when a situation like that is happening, you can be more present.
I'm also not. I have to get better with living in the present. I'm always trying to go for the next.
Yeah, you think about the future a lot.
A lot. Like even right now, I'm thinking like, when's this episode gonna drop? But like, I have to just really live in the now because I'm not enjoying what's happening, and it's just like passing me by. And I'm thinking like the Fresh Movement, I really enjoyed, but I didn't sit down and be like, damn, bitch, like you did a whole, like I went to look at our podcast shit the other day, and we had over 1,000 fucking listeners and shit. I was like, I didn't even take into consideration. Like I just let that shit, like I just said completely like fuck it.
Yeah.
And the live show, like it's just so many different things that I just don't like really sit down and think like, damn, even Chloe's fucking like Chloe's a big fucking star. Like I just I don't know. I just doing shit, but I just do it and then just like, because I feel like I'm not where I want to be as a whole, but I feel like, are you ever really going to be where you really want to fucking be? So,
especially if you're not enjoying the moments that are going to take you there.
Right.
What happens when you get there? You don't even recognize you're there.
Yeah.
You were too caught up always trying to get there.
Yeah, because I may be like, oh, what's next shit? So I'm definitely going to work on that.
Younger you would be so proud of everything you've done.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't let that part of you, go away.
This is such a tearjerker episode.
We knew it was going to be.
And I also wanted to make a season that my mom could listen to. It hurt my heart a little bit that she couldn't listen to season 1.
Yeah.
It felt like, but I feel like she can listen to episode 1. Episode 1 with EJ is just not, she can't listen to that.
I don't know if there's a lot I'm editing about you guys because I had some crazy answers.
So I think episode
I think I text you in the middle of the night, like I need to edit some of these.
So yeah, I think episode 1 is rough as far as like this is nasty, but I think I like the way that we're this season. Like episode 2 was cool. Episode 3 was like it's really like going.
It's the next episode we have some interesting
so I really feel like it's really like I really like that. I really like the vibe of like everybody can listen. I mean, it's definitely still for adults because like sorry kids.
Yeah, absolutely. We cussing, we still talking
but
about
I really do want my family to like listen, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like took a step back a little bit from my sexual encounters, but I'm still in everybody else's business.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
I think I have like 2 more questions.
Okay.
Have you ever not agreed with a decision I was making in regards to men or friends?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I did not like at first when you decided not to be friends with a particular person.
The girl in our group?
Yes, because I see so much goodness in that person. I can understand why you made that decision. And that's your longtime friend.
Yeah.
So that was a hard decision for you to even make.
Yeah.
And the more I learn about the details, the more I understand why you made that choice, especially being in the space you were in. But I do hope that you guys are able to come together again someday because you were real friends.
Yeah.
And I felt that from day one, and
I just think everybody has to take accountability. Because if it's not taking accountability from her end and just my end, then I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because so much has happened. And because we haven't talked to so much time, it's just. And now people's birthdays is coming up, and
yes, and I was thinking that too. I'm like, oh my god, if I was to do something this year,
I would
love to invite. I mean, you already know I'm gonna invite you, but I'm friends with this person through you.
Yeah,
and I don't want to ever exclude her because she's been so gracious.
You should definitely.
I'll
keep it cute.
Yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Because who knows? I might just go take a nature walk for all we know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really hope you guys can work past that. But if not, I understand. But I do know that you guys had a real friendship.
Yeah, I'm personally not inviting her my thing. I'm just not. It's just my birthday falls on Pride this year, which is so shitty.
It does.
So
honey,
I don't want to
out when we go to Pride.
I passed that. I posted that Azealia Banks thing, and because she was saying that she was doing this clip. Let me see if I can find this clip while I do that really quickly. But she was doing this clip where she didn't want to share like her moment with everybody, and I feel like because my birthday's on Pride, I feel like y'all niggas are fucking everywhere. Like I don't want to share this with y'all. I'm sorry, I don't want to share this moment with y'all.
So and we don't have to do Pride.
But how do we not do Pride?
You're
know?
Right. That'd be fucked up.
So now it's just like,
oh. And we missed Pride last year.
Yeah, because it was a whole thing.
You guys went to some event like a day before or something like that, but nobody did Pride last year. Yeah, I was in Jamaica, so I missed your entire birthday.
Yeah, honestly, honey, it was a lot. So,
so yeah, this year,
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean,
it's up to you.
It's nothing gonna be Pride. I just want it to be about me.
Victoria kind of already talked about some things for your birthday.
Oh.
So, like, I want us to do those things.
I mean, I know for sure I won't be home. Like, I'm definitely getting a hotel that weekend. Yeah. I just don't know if it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan yet.
Also, do you remember? You know what? We'll talk about
it.
Because
I was gonna get to a whole
so many ideas.
Let's not, because I don't know who the fuck is listening, and then we look up and the fucking my stalker bitch is at the fucking place. So
we give it business.
Yeah.
No.
All right, your question.
All right. So I'm gonna make this one more lighthearted to end it off because I don't want to. We've had a couple.
Oh no! I mean, if it's deep, it's fine.
Well. No, I feel like you also answered this kind of when we spoke about it earlier. But to wrap it up, like, what's a perfect day like for you?
Well, perfect day.
You're always working. You're always, in go mode. When you're not working, what is considered a perfect day for you? I know it includes Simba.
Yeah.
Okay.
A perfect day is just waking up, playing with my dog, and then maybe just like doing fucking nothing. Mm-hmm. Like, I love doing fucking nothing. Like, I don't know.
I love it too.
Like, I really just love to it's like this caricature. I don't know if I said that word right.
Caricature?
That.
Okay.
And like, we have so much stuff to do. You just sit in the bed and like I'm gonna go lay down. It's so like laying on my bed just watching dumbass shows is so
good.
And then we have a good snack.
Yes, that's how I felt when I was binging all 9 seasons of Married to Medicine. I didn't care about anything.
I gotta get on it because now Quad is back. I hear, and Phaedra's on it too. So
Quad is back. I thought they was taking Quad out.
They brought her back.
Oh, Miss Quad, baby, come on. I was good either way. I'm happy she stayed. I'm ready to see the banter between Phaedra and the rest of the ladies.
Yes, I definitely that's probably a perfect day. Yeah. Also, I love to dance. I really gotta start doing more dance videos. People keep asking about that. I just be feeling sometimes self-conscious because like I'm very particular on how certain things I want it to look. Mm-hmm. So like I'm doing everything by myself, and then like I don't consider myself a dancer, but I feel like I no-key maybe should. No shade, because I be eating y'all up. No. Not even so much that. But I always wanted to dance when I was younger, but it was gay, so I never really got that opportunity. And I think that because of that, like old young Lamark would have been a cheerleader or dance, like all that shit. But it was frowned upon. Yeah.
And then especially going to school up here in New York.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's tough. It's tough everywhere in high school, but goddamn, New York.
They would have ate me alive.
It's a different breed.
They would have probably threw pom-poms in my ass or some shit like that. Who knows?
Like, for example, like the Majorette team, it's funny because one of my good friends, she was on the Majorette team when we were in high school. Mm-hmm. And now she's back as a teacher and she coaches that Majorette team.
Yeah.
And they now have a boy on that team. And I just thought that was so dope. Like, that's groundbreaking. Who's to say a boy can't be a Majorette? His outfit is going to be a little different because he's a male, but
they was not having that past. They would not have doing any of that 2015 and under. They were just not doing it. So it's shitty, but you know,
I'm sorry.
It's life. I mean, I still dance for y'all.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you post dance videos all the time.
Yeah,
I haven't posted one in a while though. So
I'm just getting on that. Yeah, I'm getting on that. I gotta find a song.
We all love your late night dance videos and your diss tracks.
Maybe I'll post both. I make a song every year, so maybe that'll be that. And my last question is our first impression.
First impression of you? Oh, from the start. Okay, this is one of my favorite stories. Listen, Lamark was waiting for me at the door.
At the fucking door.
Okay, because I walked in and he was like, "Oh, you're Chelsea. I was waiting on you to get here, honey."
I saw a black woman that was stylish and that worked there, and everyone else there was white. No shade to y'all, but y'all were. And like I felt like, oh, she gets me.
Yeah.
And we just hit it off ever
We hit
since.
it off from the first day, you guys. After we met, we went to go get pizza.
We did. Yeah, that was a good
And
time.
then that was the same week we ended up having an event together. And that's the day we went to that was it a hot dog place? We went somewhere.
We went somewhere to give out stupid
and
shit.
we like we were just having a deep convo, connecting.
He was like, fuck this job.
Yeah. And talking about our parents, our job, radio, everything. And like
we got deep quickly.
Yeah. And we almost cried in that damn, I don't remember if we got hot dogs or pizza. I think it was pizza.
I think it was pizza again.
You know, we was a little broke.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, from the start, we just
hit off.
Yeah, it was always genuine.
What's crazy is though, I was introduced you to a friend, but
Mhm.
not it kind of just, no
yeah,
shade.
I mean, I'm still cool with that person. I don't really talk to her as much as I obviously talk to you. We're definitely closer than me and her are, but I'm grateful that I got to meet you through her, and I still wish her the very best. And
absolutely,
she hit me up today and was like, "Girl, let's go get a drink."
Well, I saw in the post that she said she want to get a drink.
No, I'm saying if she was to ever want to hang out,
I don't think she drinks. I don't think she drinks.
I think she does a little dibble dabble every now and then.
I like that she when we announced the announcement of you coming on the show, she was really nice. That was cool.
Yeah, no, I was so
even the people was really fucking with it. I was like, wow, look at that.
Yeah,
like they were really
sometimes I forget. I'm like, you know what? I'm for the fucking people. Like there's people who haven't forgotten what the work I've done. And everything from my radio shows to my events to the mixes to if I DJ'd your party in college.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who remind me of the shit that I did. I forgot because I was so clouded by everything I had going on, moving to New York.
No, the numbers went up. The Lamark After Dark podcast season 1 numbers went up, especially from UK.
Oh my God.
So
I love it. Shout out to my UK people. I'm planning on making my way out there. All right, come see my people then.
I want to have Flo on the show.
They just did a live performance on Jimmy Fallon. They were so good. Listen, you're gonna get all of that. Just speak it, okay? Flo is gonna same way you spoke Chloe into your life. You will speak Flo into your life, and we won't talk about Normani.
Y'all know if I ever, I feel like me and Normani have this connection. That's just it's weird. I saw her 4 times by accident. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, true. Because the HBO show that was
by accident. Yeah. I didn't know she was performing, and then I had the concert, but I was Ariana. Like that, Normani was opening act.
You guys,
and then I worked the concert. And,
you guys,
fuck Josh.
That was his name?
That was his name.
Yo,
fuck Josh.
Fuck you, bro. So, you guys, we used to work as promotions assistants. So, it was our job to work certain concerts and represent the radio stations that were underneath the brand of Intercom.
Right.
Ariana Grande did a 2-day thing. She had 2 concerts at MSG because she was so popping.
And no, she had 4. 2 at MSG and 2 at...
and 2 at Barclays.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the one you were working was MSG, right?
It was Barclays.
It was Barclays? Okay. Yeah. Either way, this young kid who doesn't even care about Ariana.
Didn't give a fuck.
Mind you, I had been asking to be on this, but my supervisor didn't really fuck with me like that because
he was the worst.
He just thought because I wasn't kissing ass and I wasn't sir, yes, sir, that I didn't deserve to get certain things, I suppose. So whatever. But in the end, I don't have no beef with him because I feel like he was just going through it.
I mean, yeah, that job was rough.
I think he moved to California, by the way. His LinkedIn got updated and it showed.
The kid was a little MAGA though.
We won't go there.
Okay.
Point is, this boy stole the opportunity for me to go to the show. Okay. He could have easily been like, you know what? I'll switch with her. No, I want to go because, that train is closer to my house than the other train.
I just thought it was really shitty because, like, I wasn't on it initially. I asked to be on it, but he was low-key scared of me because I was there before him. So I think because you weren't there before him, it was a little different.
I was there before him.
Really? How long?
Yes. Remember, they only were there for like a few weeks in the summer.
No, I mean the supervisor.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't there before.
Yeah, I was waiting.
He had just when I got hired, he got hired. We started at the same time.
Oh yeah, see, people that were there before him, I feel like he was kind of not scared of, but because we had a really good we knew what we were doing in a sense.
Yeah.
Because like, so he gave us, seniority, I guess.
That's not my fault that I got hired after that.
Yeah, that was really shitty.
But that was me.
I fought for you. I was like, yo, I really feel like so and so, and Josh was like, not. Well, let's say his name. Fuck you. Well, fuck Josh. I thought that was really shitty of him. And because me and the other girl that I was with, who sat in the car, that's so gay. Fuck her. It was a lot. But only me and her watched the concert. The other two, like Josh, literally sat by the desk and then went home. So I was like, this is so
like you
didn't even want to go.
And I did an event that he would have liked that day. I did like a WFAN, which is the sports.
Yeah.
They keep what?
But
because one train would have been a couple more stops than the other. No, you were just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah, he was being an asshole.
Yeah, and they were very privileged.
But it's okay because you still you saw Normani. But I know you would have loved to see Ariana.
Yeah, no, that was on my. It's still on my list.
Yeah.
Who knows when she's going on tour again? She's been working on Wicked for a long time now.
That movie is like this. I think it's really rough to like put that shit out because there's so much going on with that.
So many layers to that. And they're doing other side projects.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
All right. Well, now we know what time.
Yes. Today we're.
I gotta find you. I have to find you something. Like I don't even know. Like I have to find you.
Yeah, boy. We're gonna do a drop. Like, should I make a drop?
Maybe. Well,
can I make a drop? Edit it however you want. And I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck happened?
No one friends?
No.
Okay.
We can just edit. And what the fuck happened? Okay, now this week's topic is something not a little, it is serious. So usually I talk about pop culture or what's going on, but I really wanted to tap into what's going on with what's going on in Congress right now.
Oof.
And we've been fighting this fight for abortion and feminine rights for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And right now in the Supreme Court, they're currently voting if they're going to get rid of the abortion pill or not. And this is not just in a few states. This is in all the states. It would affect people. It was just reported today, actually, that the Supreme Court has kind of blocked it a little bit to help elongate the process.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's people that are against that. But the fact that we're in 2023 and we're still dealing with women's reproductive rights issues is really baffling to me, because the way that this can affect so many people is ridiculous. Like I even looked up, just some facts behind it. And if the Supreme Court allows the lower court rulings to stand, this will have a huge implication for abortion and miscarriage care nationally, even in states where abortion is still legal. So considering more than half of abortions in the US are completed using these pills, it could mean the biggest blow to reproductive rights since Roe versus Wade was overturned, which what the fuck? Because we're still dealing with the fact that Roe versus Wade was overturned.
I don't understand how you don't have a pussy but got opinions on pussy.
I don't know.
That's pussy.
I don't know. And then the women that I want to say I respect everybody's right to have an opinion, but I don't.
Yeah, like I feel like your body, your choice, honestly. So that's
there are people who are severely affected by this, like women who can't even have full-term pregnancy.
Especially because when the kids do come, you pay them dust. So
look at our adoption system right now. And you're telling people they have to go through with things that don't fit their lifestyle. People are allowed to fuck up. People are allowed to have a oopsie.
Yeah. They should be focused on the things that happen in Sudan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that, but it's a whole thing. And I even donated money. And this is not a PSA to y'all because we're not getting paid, but that really spoke to my heart. So if you can give some money to Sudan, they really need it. It was really, I saw it on CNN. It was really sad. So I definitely donated some money to Sudan because they need it. And we keep giving money to Ukraine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not forget that Ukraine is still going through.
We gave them 100, but we keep giving them money though. We haven't given really anything to Ukraine.
That's true, and I feel like we're bringing a lot of light to issues that are happening in the world around us, which is important because we are affected by those things, whether we live there or not.
Right.
But we also do have to shine a light on the issues that we have going on right now that are affecting people every day. Our generation is going through so many things.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play the struggle Olympics because nothing's worse than what some of, our ancestors and elders have gone through. But our generation has been through a lot of trauma that we have not been able to get a break from, that other generations did not experience. And we also are in a crisis of we can't even afford to live in this country, basically, without making some severe, changes to certain things, which is, that doesn't speak for everybody, but there's a great deal of us, especially those of us that went to school, have any kind of loans or whatever. Like it's just a lot of struggles going on. And
just pray for the world.
Yeah. I just don't feel like reproductive rights should be one of those struggles that
it should be the top right now. Like, what the fuck?
Anybody has to deal with. And at the end of the day, that affects not only not only women, but men as well. Because say this is a man that's in a relationship with a young woman who's going through these things due to her rights being taken away, that's going to affect him indirectly as well. Yeah. So this affects everybody. It's not just a vagina issue.
Your ovaries ain't for you to bully.
Exactly. Okay. So my pussy, my motherfucking choice is how I feel.
Period.
All right. So that's it for what the fuck is going on this week. I didn't want to dive into anything else because that was such a heavy topic.
Very much so. And honestly, that's it for the show because we're over.
Oh wow,
but
we are.
Oh yeah, we're over. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Lamark After Dark.
Yes, we love you.
We really fucking do, and I don't love a lot of people, but I love y'all because if you really took the time out to really, sit here and listen, that's so dope.
Definitely.
And we'll see you guys next time on Lamark After Dark.
Peace.
Later.